Yeah. Lil Brunson back at you with the back at you, and I am the best reporting on the Eagles. So, my suspicions were correct, man. I was always suspicious of the Philadelphia Eagles and just, not the Philadelphia Eagles, I'm sorry. I was always suspicious of the Philadelphia sports media and how they covered our birds in a very negative way. You know what I'm saying? They try to get the worst out of our guys, man. I was right about it. And you know what I mean? Jalen Reagor, basically a snippet of an interview that he had with Bleacher Report, and it was on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? Check that out if you get a chance. He basically said it, man, that they would try to bait him to try to pit him against other wide receivers in his draft class. Now, I think they did that because they expected more out of him because of where he was drafted, and that makes sense. I expected more out of him. But, as being media, to try to pit him against other players and to compare him against other players, to try to bait him into questions, to try to get him to say the wrong thing is just crazy to me. It's crazy, man. You got good reporting and you got bad reporting. You also have reporting that goes along the lines with, keeping guys safe. In Philadelphia sports media, I'm telling you, they would try to drag a player through the mud, then expect the first round pick for him. You know what I'm saying? They did it with Carson Wentz. You know what I'm saying? If Jalen Reagor don't perform next year, they will drag Jalen Reagor through the mud. It's a hard place to play. When they asked him what he thought about Philadelphia sports media, he had nothing good to say about it, which is why I'm so high on our Eagles content creators on YouTube. That's why. That's why I'm so high on the job that we do, because that'll never be the topic about us. We always going to keep it thorough, and we always going to talk about it. So we're going to continue to try to, push the culture forward so we can be the ones interviewing these guys. Because when we talk Eagle sports, we're not comparing you to nobody else. I'm not. I want to know your mindset. I want to know your mindset. I want to know what you're doing as far as preparation. I'm not going to ask you about Justin Jefferson or CeeDee Lamb. I'm not going down that road, because that road don't lead to an Eagles Super Bowl. I'm asking you about you. What are you going to do different this year? They don't focus on it. They focus on the mess. They try to dog players out, and these players in return don't even want to talk to them. Jalen Reagor don't even enjoy talking to these guys. You know what I'm saying? The way he described it is just crazy. It's actually kind of childish if you ask me, man. These dudes will do anything for clicks. Anything for clicks. You know what I'm saying? Anything to keep they pass press badge. Anything to be press. You know what I'm saying? We ain't rocking like that as Eagles content creators on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Moving on to other news, man. The Philadelphia Eagles are looking at restructuring Brandon Graham, which I think is a great idea. Brandon Graham is slated to make $18 million this year. They're going to try to spread that up, break that down over the next 2 years. Great idea. So we can have some cap space to bring in some other people, man. You know what I'm saying? If the Philadelphia Eagles build around Jalen Hurts, take this 6-pick series, get a difference maker or a playmaker, you know what I'm saying? Restructure Brandon Graham and other guys if they can, you know what I mean? And look to build within free agency. Then I really like us. I like our chances to win a division next year. That ain't a hot take for me. I pick us to win a division. I'm always going to pick us to win a division. I'm going to tell you why. Because I don't have any respect for the other teams in the division. I'm not going to have respect for a bunch of 6-win teams. I'm not. Us winning 4 games is an anomaly, in my opinion. I'm going to just call a spade a spade. It's an anomaly to me. We went to the playoffs 3 straight years. What other team in our division could say they did that? They not us. They not built like us. They not bred like us. New coaching staff. I think Sirianni, as a new head coach, is going to win the division. As a first-year head coach, I think he's going to win the division. I got high hopes for him. I got high hopes for my team until otherwise. The Philadelphia Eagles have done a really good job of taking care of Brandon Graham. Brandon Graham, I can say, is the only vet on the roster that the Philadelphia Eagles went out their way to take care of. They love Brandon Graham. Drafted Brandon Graham. He's the oldest tenured player on the roster, and they showed him the ultimate respect last year by giving him an extension. You know what I'm saying? He rewarded that by putting up a Pro Bowl season. In my opinion, the second consecutive year he should have went to the Pro Bowl, but he didn't get the nod the other year. Went to the Pro Bowl last year. You know what I'm saying? And a restructure. He's going to be happy to do a restructure. This is his home. This is his home. A restructure don't mean no money taken off the table. A restructure simply means that we're going to break it up. To a millionaire who's supposed to get $18 million in 1 year, if you tell me, hey, I'm going to break that up for you, I'm going to give you 9 and 9 extra. I'm just let me bust that down for you. He going to be like, cool. You know what I'm saying? Cool. And I get to stay with my team. They looked out for him, so he's going to look out for the Philadelphia Eagles. I think it's a really good opportunity for the Philadelphia Eagles to get some free agents. Being as though we're looking at free agents, honestly, helps me further to believe that I don't think this season is totally going to be a wash. I think we're going to go out there and look to win some games and be competitive, but it all starts with Jalen Hurts. Once we get this draft out of the way and we understand what we're doing with this 6th pick, listen, the draft is next month. It's not that far away. You know what I'm saying? Once we get this out of the way and we see the state of the team, that we don't have no quarterback controversy and we build it around Jalen Hurts, I think that's going to make things flow that much easier. And keeping veterans around like Brandon Graham ain't going to do nothing but help the situation, man. It ain't gonna do nothing but help the situation, man. But let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. We're gonna get back to it. You know what I'm saying? Oh, tomorrow I'm gonna be on Philly 500's channel tomorrow. That is going to be at 4:30 Eastern time. So make sure you tap in with that. You know what I'm saying? We going to talk about it, man. I think it's episode 3 of the state of the Philadelphia Eagles. It's going to be a real good time, man. My guy 500, we're going to talk about it, man. He want to know my opinions on some things, and I will happily give them to him. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot to talk about, man. The draft board. I'm going to debut my pick for the draft board on his show, so you make sure you are there tomorrow. Live stream, Lord Brunson, Philly 500. I'm gonna give him my first selection for our annual draft board situation, and we're gonna kick it off with a state of the state of the Eagles, episode 3, Philly 500. Let me know what y'all think in the comments.